Surprise, motherfucker! What's up? This is your friendly neighborhood Venger Satanis. It has been a long time since I've done one of these video things. My Scott Garibay impression. My studio, behold! Every time I think like, oh, I should make a video, I've got like 1.5 things to say, and it just doesn't seem like enough content to make a video. But I've got a couple things. I need to do a better job of like making how to find me or how to find the Chult hardcover books available, because every 2-3 weeks someone comes out of the woodwork in like a YouTube comment or something like, hey, I want to buy your books, but I don't know where. I'm like, it just is. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills, because I feel like every other day, every third day, I'm posting, like every time I post on my blog, in the postscript, that means the PS down below, like, the title, and then you have the body of the blog post, and then my signature, like VS, for Venger Satanis. And then below that, PS, that means postscript. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, here's a link for the books, like how to order them. And I'm throwing links up on Twitter all the time, and on Facebook. I just did it again earlier today. And so it's just like, I'm so easy to find. People message me all the time. On Facebook, I can't use Venger Satanis because Facebook requires you to use your real name. So it's Derek Dishaw there. But on Twitter, I'm Venger Satanis, and I don't know. If you're friends with me, I try to, reciprocate and be friends or follow all the people that are following me. But I don't know. I'll make myself more easy to contact, and I'll do another blog post where the ordering information for the books is just PayPal me. That's all you have to do. And of course, I can't directly put my email in YouTube comments because YouTube just deletes it. But it's okay. Anybody that wants to contact me, venger.satanis@yahoo.com. I don't know why I haven't done this earlier, but that's my email address. venger.satanis@yahoo.com. It's been like that for like over 10 years, and I hopefully it won't change anytime soon. Maybe I need to find, because recently some guy was just like, I couldn't get a hold of you. I couldn't find a link on your blog except for the PDFs, and I want the hardcover, so I'm going to go through Noble Knight Games. I'm like, no! Don't do that! It's better to have it than not have it, I guess, in the grand scheme of things. But high tech. This film studio is so high tech. I don't know. It's my problem. It's my issue. I feel like I'm putting myself out there like all the time, and I'm sure that people that follow me are just like, dude, shut up about it. You talk about your books and put links everywhere, and I can't escape it. Yeah, I don't know. I need to make things easier to find. I need to make me easier to contact, I guess. I don't know. I try to put myself out there and make it easy for me to whatever. I don't know. That's a whole rant. Next topic. Okay, so a lot of people talked about my announcement of a print-on-demand version of Crimson Dragon Slayer D20. And price was one of the number one things that people were wondering about, or that would be a factor. That's probably like the number one or number two factor of if they acquire it through print on demand. And I totally agree. That's one of the reasons you use print on demand. One, it's just easier, and two, it's less expensive. So as long as I'm going backwards on using print on demand instead of having professionally printed hardcovers, limited edition, signed and numbered, why not go even further back and do it black and white? Because that will bring the price even farther down. down to like basic fantasy prices. If I just make like a couple bucks off each softcover, I can probably bring the price down to like $8 for the consumer. That seems pretty good, right? So I think I'm going to do that. So I'll just have the layout guy do the color version that's been updated for the pre-OD to black and white, and then I'm going to commission some cool black and white artwork, which I love and I'm a fan of. It's just, trying to reach that next plateau of the market. I assumed, right or wrong, that color was the way to go, and I love the color stuff, but black and white is super cool too in its own way. So anyway, that's kind of what's on my mind. I want to do print on demand of Crimson Dragon Slayer D20 revised, including the Chult Ascended. So everybody like Lord Mattias and other people that commented like, oh, you should include that too. Great idea, doing that. And a couple other things, character sheet, and then also the intro adventure, which it's the first draft is done, and now I'm gonna leave it for a few more days and then come back to it fresh and then revise it and then get that in good shape. And then depending on how much black and white artwork I need, and how much it's going to cost, I might do a Kickstarter. I wasn't going to, because I was just going to like use it as is. But if I'm going back to black and white and I need new artwork for that, maybe I will use Kickstarter, because then I can get a couple $1,000s to pay for the art, and then I'm not out of pocket that. I gotta fulfill my current Kickstarter obligations first. I've still got artists that are working on the webcomic artwork. That's so slow. That's such a slow going slog that I never realized was. I never realized how much time and work went into like a whole webcomic thing. The Chult one is coming along beautifully. It just takes a long time. Like every issue or every like page from start to finish is like 2 weeks, and if I want 12 of that, that's like 24 weeks if you go bing 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 without interruption. That's a long time. That's like half a year. So I didn't put all that together, like how much that would be. So anyway, I'm doing a shorter version. I've already let the Kickstarter people know for the Alpha Blue and the Purple Islands webcomics. It's going to be a hybrid of the webcomic as I originally envisioned it with the Chult GPT kind of like chat thing. I don't know. I think it's going to be cool. Hope people like it. But yeah, I got to go. I got to pick up the littles. Or the twins, rather. Just the twins. Okay, a lot of stuff. I don't know. I'm just doing everything I can, man, to like keep it together and move forward. And I'm busy, but things are going hopefully well. I don't even know anymore. I just keep running towards the light at the end of the tunnel and hope that I make it. But yeah, I hope. I'm optimistic about the future, and so hopefully you are too. And we're on this journey together. Let's do it.